This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 20, is that reports are coming in how the JJs used a small nuclear weapon in Syria. All right. And the reason why these reports are coming in is because the European Union, they have a radiation department where they test levels of radiation. And they found that the radiation levels in Syria spiked after the JJs, all right, used a small nuclear weapon, all right? And so this reminded me of Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20, because, hey, it's these JJs, it's these 1948ers, it's these small hats, okay? It's these ish people, all right? They're going to drag all you Edomites, you so-called white people, all right, into a nuclear war, all right? You can thank them, all right? More specifically, the targets that are going to be obliterated is Babylon the Great, which is America, and of course, the statehood of the JJs, all right? You know, the 1948 establishment, okay, which was established, all right, in deception, okay? Those places are going to be obliterated. In fact, we're just going to get to the point. Ezekiel 38. Let me type in 14. Yeah, actually, Ezekiel 38, chapter 38, verse 16. And thou shalt come up against my people of Israel as a cloud to cover the land. It shall be in the latter days, I will bring thee against my land, that the heathen may know me, when I shall be sanctified in thee, O Gog, before their eyes. Right, because the Lord is going to use Russia, all right, to use nuclear weapons on the statehood of Israel, the statehood of the JJs, okay, which they call the statehood of Israel, but I call it the statehood of the JJs, all right, because, all right, they're not the chosen people, all right, they're imposters, all right, and of course, Russia's going to use nukes on America, Babylon the Great, where the you 2/3, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are dwelling at, okay? So nuclear missiles is hitting Babylon the Great and the state and the land, okay, and our homeland, all right? And the Lord's going to use Russia to do it. 17. Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, art thou he of whom I have spoken in old times by my servants the prophets of Israel, which prophesied in those days many years that I will bring thee against them? Right, and we've been prophesying, okay, back then and now, the same thing, that the Lord is going to use Russia, all right, to judge his land, all right, and his people with nuclear fire, okay? 18. And it shall come to pass, and that's why you need to repent to our people dwelling here in America, Babylon the Great, because you want to get delivered from the nuclear destruction, because the Lord's putting the spirit on Russia to use these nuclear weapons, okay? All right? And the reason why Russia's going to use these nuclear weapons is because of the JJs, is because of America. All right? And so that's how the Lord is going to make sure that this happens. All right? He's going to use Russia's enemies, all right, to push Russia in the corner that Russia has to use nuclear weapons. That's why Putin lowered his nuclear threshold, all right? But it's ultimately to judge, all right, our people, okay? And of course, these Edomites dwelling here in America and those JJs that are dwelling here in the statehood of the JJs, all right? 18, and it shall come to pass at the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel. You see, the land, you see, saith the Lord power Yahweh, that my fury shall come up in my face. 19, for in my jealousy and in the fury of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. Right. Okay. So not only is America going to get rocked by thermonuclear fire, also the statehood of Israel is going to get, the statehood of the JJs is going to get, okay, rocked. Because it's the land. All right. That's going to get cleansed because it's filthy. 20. So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence, and the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Right. All right. Everybody, the whole world is going to be impacted by this destruction. Okay. All right. Also, the earth is going to move to and fro like a drunkard, all right? Because, again, these nuclear missiles, for the most part, the bulk of them are going to be used to destroy America and the statehood and the land of Israel, which I call, and certain brothers call the statehood of the JJs, all right? 21. And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, saith the Lord power Yahweh. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. 22. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon the many people that are with him, and overflowing rain and great hailstones, talking about those nuclear warheads, fire and brimstones. 23. Why is that? Thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Right. Okay, because the Lord wants to glorify his name. All right. And he's making sure, all right, that this prophecy, all right, happens. And that's why, again, these JJs are set in the precedence. All right. And it's all through the spirit of power Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, so prophecy can be fulfilled. Okay. You got them JJs raising hell in Syria, just killing people left and right. All right. Then, of course, you've got nuclear bunker sales are up in 2024. All right. But experts warn not a solution. Right. Because the experts are saying this is giving a false sense of security. Right. Because a nuclear weapon will destroy a bunker. Okay. Easily. All right. Especially if you got a bunker here in America. A nuclear weapon will destroy it. All right. The lowest hell. There's a scripture that talks about the lowest hell. Let me get that. Is it the lowest hell? All right. There it is. Check this out. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger and shall burn unto the lowest hell. Right. Okay. This is talking about the nuclear destruction. All right. Even Moses prophesied. All right. Because what can burn to the lowest hell? All right, meaning the grave, nuclear weapons, and shall consume the earth with her increase and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Exactly. Okay? All right, destroying all your governments. All right, to the foundation. All right? 23. So that, again, so all these bunkers that you're building for nuclear war, all right, isn't going to save you. And again, even the professionals are saying it. 23. I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spend my arrows upon them. Right. The arrows. What are the arrows that can do this damage? Nuclear weapons. Okay. So there you go. All right. 2nd Esdras 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Exactly. It's talking about nuclear weapons, all right? And again, the JJs are setting the precedents, all right? Here's the report. Right here, it says reports have also added that the European Union's radioactive environmental monitoring surprisingly found that the amount of radiation increased in Turkey and Cyprus 20 hours after the intense blast, pointing towards a small nuclear attack. Right. So here you go. All right. The JJs are setting the precedents. All right. And now, guess what? All the nations are going to join and set and what's it called? Use small nuclear attacks, and Russia has small nuclear weapons. All right, so yeah, we're here, man. All right, we're here. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. That's why the apostles say, if you miss a day, you miss a lot. You know. Let's bring this scripture out. We brought this out at camp yesterday. Gotta bring this out again. Judgment on the earth. Right, because these nuclear missiles are going to move the whole earth, man. All right? There's going to be major earthquakes. Okay? The infrastructure of these buildings and government infrastructures are going to collapse just from the shaking of the earth when these nukes are striking and pounding them out. Inside joke. Babylon the Great and the land of Israel, or the statehood of the JJs. All right, Isaiah chapter 24 verse 1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scatter the broad inhabitants of the earth. Right. Look at it. What it says in the NLT version. Look. So, hey man, our people need to be paying attention to what's going on. The Lord is about to destroy the earth and make it a vast wasteland. He devastates the surface of the earth and scatters the people. Right now, of course, he's not going to destroy the whole earth. He's just going to destroy, all right, particular areas of his choosing, like Babylon the Great, America. Okay? And you go to Jeremiah 50 and 51. All right? Just read those two chapters, and it's evident. Or Revelation 17 and 18. All right? Those 4 chapters alone tell you that America is going to get wiped out. Okay? Or Isaiah chapter 34. Okay? All right? A line of confusion. All right? So America and the statehood of the JJs are going to get wiped out, but not the whole earth, because you know what? Lessons within lessons. All right? Because Esau likes to paint this narrative, right? The so-called white man. Oh, if there's nuclear war, the whole earth is going to be uninhabited. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay? No. All right, that's a lie. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. There you go. Okay, let's see if they got a precept for this, where it says the earth abideth forever. Okay, let's go to that. So this cuts that narrative. Oh, the whole earth is going to be destroyed if nuclear weapons are launched. No, just particular areas of the Lord's choosing. Okay, and again, whose spirit is in that fire? All right, it's the angels under the commandment of the Lord. All right, so that alone, all right, should let you know that, okay, it's the Lord who's in control of how far this fire goes. All right, so let's go to some precepts. Psalm 104 verse 5. Who laid the foundations of the earth that it should not be removed forever? Exactly, you see? So the earth is going to be here. Psalm 119 verse 90. Thy faithfulness is unto all generation. Thou hast established the earth, and it abideth. You see? Okay? There you go. All right? And there's another one. There was another one that came to my, what is it? Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17. What's going on here? Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17. Oh, yeah. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17, but the point is in 18. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. You see, salvation is for the Israelites only, all right? Lessons within lessons within lessons. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. World without end. You see that? World without end. And if you go into this word world, you get into the Hebrew, check this out, all right? It's I walam, all right, which means what? A long duration, antiquity, futurity. That's a beautiful word right there. Forever, ever, everlasting, evermore, perpetual world, right? Forever, always. There you go. Okay. All right. So there you go. All right. World without end. Forever. All right. So that goes to show you that we're going to be, okay, forever, as well as the earth. Because the Lord, because why? 18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens. The Most High Power Yahweh himself, but Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, via also the angels, all right. That's why when you read Genesis chapter 1, all right, where it says, where it says God, right, created the heaven and earth, the word God is Elohim, which means the powers or the rulers or the judges, right? Well, in here, even here, real quickly, all right, because Yahweh, the Father, gave the blueprint to Yahweh Shai, all right, and Yahweh Shai, all right, through Yahweh Shai, he disseminated it to the angels to build the earth. And that's why where it says, this is where it's, and you see why in Genesis it says God. And there it is, Elohim, which means what? Rulers, judges, angels. There you go. Okay? All right? So for thus saith the Lord Yahweh that created the heavens, all right? The powers himself that, all right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai himself that formed the earth and made it, he have established it, he created it not in vain, he formed it to be inhabited. There you go. I am the Lord Yahweh and there is none else. Right, there you go. He formed it to be inhabited. So the whole notion that this place is going to be destroyed, the whole earth is going to be destroyed, that's foolish. All right, so there you go. Lessons within lessons within lessons. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. Now, when you go into the NLT version, it says priests and lay people, servants and masters, maids and mistresses, buyers and sellers, lenders and borrowers, bankers and debtors, none will be spared. Exactly. All right, because if you were chosen to be destroyed by the fire, you're going to be in the location where the fire is going to be hitting, whether it be the statehood of the JJs, or whether it be Babylon the Great, or various other major cities that get hit with nukes. Because I believe that Moscow is definitely going to get hit with a nuke. All right, that Moscow, shoot. I believe London's going to get hit with the city of London, because that's the financial, that's the heart of the finance for the elites, what's it called? Rome, that's where the wicked priesthood is at. So, those cities, I feel they're going to get rocked with a nuclear weapon, or they're going to collapse because of the shaking of the earth, as it says right here. Just get to the point. Jumping down. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Right. What's going to make the earth move? All right, these nuclear missiles. 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Right. All right, the whole earth is going to move. It's going to be a lot of earthquakes. Okay. All right, that's why it says in Revelation, it says the mountains were moved in Revelation 6. Right. Let's get that real quickly. All right. Yeah, right here. Revelation 6 and 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. Again, this is going back to Isaiah chapter 24. All right. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. All right. All right. Let's talk about the destruction, man. All right. It's gonna the sky is gonna be darkened. 13. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth. Talk about those nuclear missiles. Even as the fig tree casts her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. You see that? 14. And the heavens departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. And every mountain island removed out of their places. Right. Again, what's going to cause that? Nuclear weapons. All right. That's why the earth is going to reel to and fro. Oh, 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks and the mountains. Right. Building them bunkers. Even though, if you live here in America, or in the statehood of the JJs, that's in vain. You will die in those bunkers. Okay. 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Right. All right, because, hey, Yahushai's coming back. He's coming back, all right, via this nuclear war. 17, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Right, all right. So, yeah, that's it. Because then the next, right after that, lessons within lessons within lessons within lessons. Because you go to Isaiah 24, chapter 24, verse 21. After the destruction, let's read Isaiah chapter 24, 20 again. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Right, this is talking about the destruction. All right. The earth staggers like a drunk. It trembles like a tent in a storm. It falls and will not rise again, for the guilt of its rebellion is very heavy. All right, so this is talking about the destruction, right? Then after destruction, 20, it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones, right? The elites, the international bankers, the money changers, like the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, Oppenheimers, all right? They're going to be judged, all right? Because what's going to happen to them? That shall be punished the host of the high ones that are on the high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, right? Because these individuals will be in bunkers outside of the destruction area that the Lord has designated. The elites will not be in Babylon the Great or the statehood of the JJs or the land of Israel, right? 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall be visited, right? So these elites, they'll be the first ones to go into slavery. All right? This is talking about going into slavery. All right? They're going to go into slavery. Straight up. Okay? Captivity. That's why in Revelation 13:11, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who led our people to captivity? All right? These heathens, starting with Esau, Edom. Okay? He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Right? All right, who killed our people with the sword? These heathens, start with Esau, Edom. Here is the patient faith of the saints, and the saints are the Israelites. So yeah, again, as you can see, lessons within lessons within lessons within lessons. All right, but the point is, these JJs are setting the tone for a nuclear war, and that's how you know we're getting close to nuclear war. World War III has begun. I'm gonna keep saying that. All right, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and harsher and more intense and more horrific and more bloody and more graphic till the nukes drop. Oh, by the way, get ready for a draft. That draft is coming, and a lot of y'all are about to go to the sandbox, all right? I've been there. It's not very fun. It's not very pleasant, okay? Have fun though, all right? Have fun out there in that stinky, hot, miserable weather, all right? And get ready to be judged out there, all right? Okay, have fun. I've been there. I know how that place feels. It's not fun, okay? So, Lord will is us edifying, all right? To the sincere Akim and Akwab that are listening, hey, we're almost out of here, man. Just keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying, stay prayed up, all right? And with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Bakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. Those are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. All right. And of course, once again, salutation to the sincere Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity, that are not taking breaks, that are not being fearful or being weary in the spirit. We're clearly at the end. Just keep fighting, keep pushing. All right. We're almost out of here. And once again, to the few sisters that are watching that understand what's going on, keep doing what you're doing. All right. Keep studying. And when you pray with your head covered. We're almost out of here. Shalom.